Namaskar. So this is the schedule for the Sunday answer writing batch for OS. The schedule for February 2, that is Sunday. So first, let us have an overview of the course. This Sunday we have already started it. That is on 26th January. So 3 hours writing practice every Sunday, and that includes GS, compulsory papers and optionals. Course fee is 15,000 till success. Okay, 15,000, that is GS, compulsory papers and 2 optionals. Okay. And other details you can WhatsApp me at 9437002210. So this is the schedule for February 2. You have to come and study and come these parts, right? So for general studies we are starting with 2 modules, that is history, modern Indian history, and your India and the world, okay, international relations. So in the last class, we had completed 1857, Revolt of 1857. We have done 5 questions on that. And we have also completed India and the world, Indian foreign policy, determinants of Indian foreign policy, that part we have completed, and India's nuclear policy we have completed. So for February 2, these are the things you have to study. That is number one, social religious reform movements in the 19th century India, India and the world, that is we'll start with India and its neighbors. So India Pakistan relations, okay, these are the two things you have to uh, you know come prepared. There'll be 6 questions, okay, all of these will be 10 mark question for general studies. So from exam point of view, in 60 minutes we should be writing 10 6 markers, right? But then the thing is that um, you know thing is that we are starting now, so slowly your speed will increase, okay. But in 1 hour, you have to attend at least uh, you know 10 because 1 10 marker is basically 6 minutes, right? So 10 markers you have to attend. But for the first month we will be having 6, okay. So 3 from social religious reform movements in 19th century India, and 3 from India and the world, India Pakistan relations. Now let us come to the 15 optionals, right? So first is public administration. So public administration, the syllabus is basic concepts, meaning, scope and significance of public administration, then public and private administration. For political science and international relations, approaches to the study of political theory, historical, normative and empirical. Next is psychology. Psychology as a science, definitions and perspective. Psychology in relation to other social and natural sciences, use of the interdisciplinary approach. Philosophy, we start with Western philosophy, so the ideas of Plato. Next, history, sources of early Indian history. Geography, origin of the earth, that is we are starting with geomorphology. Home science, study of food, importance, composition, nutritive value of cereals, pulses, vegetables and fruits, fleshy foods, milk and milk products, fats and oils. Okay, this is the schedule for the syllabus for home science. Forestry, effect of locality factors, climatic factors, light, temperature, frost, precipitation, dew, humidity and wind. Agriculture, cropping pattern in different agroclimatic zones of the country, crop diversification, impact of high yielding and short duration varieties on shifts in cropping pattern. So this is the agriculture. Next, sociology. Sociology as a science and as an interpretative discipline. Impact of industrial and French Revolution on emergence of sociology. Next is geology, the solar system and meteorites. Next is law, preamble and nature of Indian Constitution, general ideas on fundamental rights. Next is management, managerial function, concept and foundation of management, managerial role and functions, planning, organization, coordination, motivation, staffing, direction and control. Education, meaning, nature, scope and process with reference to Eastern and Western thoughts, education as a social process. And economics, types of market and price determination. So this is what, depending on your 2 optionals, you have to study and come and this will be the pattern. For GS we'll be having 6 questions in 1 hour, so like 10 minutes you can take. Okay, all these will be 10 marker questions. Okay, so 4 minutes extra you are getting per question because you're starting to write. Okay, in optionals we'll exactly follow the exam pattern. That is 3 questions will be there for 60 minutes. That will be one 60-mark question which you will take 36 minutes to finish. Then there will be two 20-mark question which will take 12 minutes each to complete. Okay, so this is the structure. Any doubts you can WhatsApp me. Okay, so this is basically answer writing batch. So both online and classroom. Those who are in classroom, you will get the question directly in the classroom. Those are online in the group, the question will be shared exactly at 11 a.m. So 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. 3 hours you have to write. Okay, and after writing, you will get the model answers. Okay, and the hints in the group, right? And you have to submit your copies. So that is why, as I've told you in the last class, you have to have 2 copies. Okay, 2 ruled copies, not plain copies, 2 ruled copies. And once you write it, that is submitted. Next, when you come on next Sunday, it will be given back to you. Okay, the classroom students. And that day you will use another copy, because that copy which has been evaluated you have to check, and you have to go home and you have to check. If you keep that copy properly, most of the question in the main exam will come within these questions only. Okay, so 2 copies you have to make. No need of making separate copies for GS and optional. There will be too many copies. Just 2 ruled copies. Okay, little bit thick copies you have to make, so that will be sufficient for our cause. Okay, so best wishes for your preparations. Thank you.